Can you guys hear me? Hello? Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Holly. How about game sound? Too loud, too quiet? Just right? Can't hear game sound. Hello, game requests. Hey, Stymie. Hey, engineer. Rihanna. Alright, well, we got like 20 minutes till we start here. Let me see, I got my notes. Hey, Lancel. Hey, Shift. Engineer, you coming into Austin next week? Is that right? Just fail. Hey, Merrick. Merrick's been very helpful. Cool, I gotta look at the, hey Sage, I gotta look at the schedule again. I don't remember. I think Star was juggling one of his panels for one of ours. I need to look at it again, but I got all week to... Good afternoon, Belladonna. How's everybody doing? This Friday. Good, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Lilybird. I saw your email. I replied to it. I wasn't gonna finish your quest on the stream because then people could just skip to the last step. So, but I looked in your request. So, yeah, everybody's off at they're doing the music festival today. So, gonna have a solo stream. You guys will help me, right? A little nervous, but you guys will help me. 4:30. We were gonna do prizes at 4:15 and 4:45. Yeah, I ran through it yesterday, and then I got a little farther today. I don't think we'll even get as far as I got, but just so I don't get stuck on stream. But it was pretty easy to navigate. You do a good job with that. Hey, Rabilox, how's it going? Hi, Trick Steve. All right, cool. Thank you. Together, the stream will happen. Oh, great. I'm in GM Ghost mode here. I'll un-GM Ghost mode. And then, I don't know if you want to be in a party or not. Well, you can invite me to party if you want. But we still got like 18 minutes. I just want to make sure ahead of time I could log in, get everything going, get the sound. I need one of those, what are they called? The little hotkey boxes for streaming where you can like just push a button and go to a different one. Hey Skaggy, are you gonna be in town too? Will I see you next week? I know that's quite a trick for you. Stream Deck. Stream Deck, yeah, that's what it's called. I need one of those in like a splash screen. Oh, cool. Sage is gonna be there too. Hey, Mia Sway. Well, awesome. I'll see you guys there. What do you call it? Just doing my nightly, world building streams. When I was working on Despair, I made affiliate, but I didn't finish the paperwork, so I haven't had somebody make me some emotes. Just gotta hook them in. Oh yeah, Louisiana's not that far. Ravalox is dragging you. I don't know, Ellen, if you're asking me. I need to look at this schedule. SodaCon's actually, y'all run it, the players run it, and we just, you know, if you guys ask us to show up for panels or stuff, then we try and do that, or if you want a lunch or something, we'll try and do that, but I do not know the whole itinerary. Hey, Demeron. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? Opal Divines, 4 p.m. on Thursday. Is it the one on, which one? Is it the one on Congress? Opal Divines keeps moving, so, like, every couple of years it's somewhere else. The VIP tour. Are you going down to, what's the VIP tour? Are you guys doing like Richards, or? You could come to my little apartment, get the grand tour of my office / bedroom. The new Rise shaft is missing its pretty feature, Dirt and Bones. Oh, the dungeon room is missing the stuff at the bottom. That's all Atos. But if you guys miss like all the spooky stuff at the bottom, let him know. Yeah, that was the coolest part of that shaft, was all the stuff at the bottom. Yeah, the photo shoot's always fun. I still got the one from last year. It was good. Oh, the way up north Opal Divines. Okay. You guys need some more bones and skull options in Deco. I did work on getting you some spooky fog. Yeah, that's actually an even different one than I know of. The I-35. I know the Mopac one, there was one on Congress. There was one on 6th Street years ago. Well, we'll figure it out. Sugar cubes on a statue. Excuse me. Here, let's look it up. Locations. Yep, I moved again. No walls, just doors? I do not know about that, Lance. I'll have to look into it. I'll make a note. Hold on. Prison, dungeon, cell. They were broken before? I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Waxman, hey, how's it going? Hey, Jay Nord. Okay, Lancel. I might take you up on that. Sometimes it walls, sometimes it does. Ooh, that sounds like, I bet it works in one orientation and then some of the objects aren't pivoting with the room pivot. Starter bundle dungeon sets. The ones you get with the purchase of fancy entries weren't spawning player dungeons, so still might be working on them. Starter bundle dungeon sets. Weren't spawning? Oh, the old test levels? I haven't looked at those in months, but I can. Here, I'll make a note of that also. I was looking where this is. Oh, it's right by Old Dwarf. Let's see here. Okay, well that's a new location. It's new to me. But that's pretty close to my house, so. Oh, that was the address to the restaurant that, I guess for SodaCon there's a meetup on Thursday for lunch. Let's see, test dungeon spawning. I'll have to look at that. I'll check it out after this stream, guys. But I will check it out. Actually, we got 10 minutes. I can do it now. Why can't we decorate doors and railings? Railings would require somebody to manually put a plane, and because it's at a slope. But if it was a flat railing, some of those we could get decoration surfaces on. Any surface you can put a decoration on, somebody hand placed a ghosted, a primitive you can't see, like a shape. Like you can place stuff on this surface, or on this surface, or on this surface. So I imagine with doors, because they move, it's more difficult. I don't know, we could look into it though. If you can child a deco surface to a door with a pivot, if that would work. Why is that not working? Teleport to player Demeron. Oh, I'll wait till you get there and I'll zone view. Oh yeah, wreath on a door, yeah. Oh, you're saying that when you put down the beginning rooms, that monsters don't spawn in them. That was just kind of our test to like, hey, this is how we're going to do dungeons. So the replacement for that is you guys are just going to get spawners to put spawners where you want. Dirt blending on the outside borders they do in NPC Town. Well, the NPC Town is terrain, so it's painted with like a fall off. But some of the pavers, we could look at, they could have like an alpha fall off or something. Wait, somebody ran in here, but that wasn't Demeron. I don't know where I'm going. He was going to show me a bug. Alright, we got 8 minutes to check this out. Secret room. I'd like the letters to be able to be placed at least flat. I wrote a JIR for that, so that's on somebody's list. Probably got back to me or on Damon. We just talked about holiday cookies and consumables and fun stuff to give as gifts, so my hope also is that we'll be getting some of that. What is this? This looks like a Chris room. Is this the... I guess it's the rise shaft. But yeah, we're missing some textures. I thought you guys were going to show me the cells. Look at rink on statue? Yeah. That's not good. It just looks like some... I'm surprised it's not causing an error. It just looks like some of the primitives are using default texture. I will make a note of that. Hey Rinaldi, how's it going? Yeah, I don't recognize it because I didn't recognize it at first because I went and did an art pass and made the rise shaft use the same materials and same art as the fall shaft. So, but now I can tell there aren't enough. There's no elevator and yeah. Okay, well we'll have to do that later because we're getting close to the what was I doing? We're at chaos. Will you ever be able to paint walls? So, to override a material on a house, the house itself would have however many materials the house has. So it'd kind of be like the die system, I would imagine, and it would just overwrite one of the channels, like the wallpaper channel, but it would do it for all the wallpaper in your house because those aren't separated to different channels, the different rooms. But that would be better than nothing, so I like that. Wood varnishes. Yeah. Furniture stains. I like it. I'm totally for it. We can look into that. Furniture stains. Because, yeah, I like the shape of some of them, but they just don't fit the theme of what I'm trying to make. Especially like the Arteris kind of style stuff. The Eastern kind of stuff. It's still like bright white, which works, but it'd be nice if I could stain it for other rooms. Cloth version of Flaming Skull Mask. Oh, it's leather, huh? We can look into it in the future. Yeah, it isn't bad. We got some great furniture. It's just, yeah, I know what you mean. You guys want to match your room, or they come from different sets and they don't quite match. Alright, well we got 4 minutes. I'm gonna get a drink. The furniture dye is way easier than house painting. Yeah, some stuff we make JIRAs of and they get buried or it might have gone on someone. And but I love the idea of stain. Oh, idle here. This is Taiki's little ranch. This reminds me of my Farmville ranch. I just love it. Feels like somebody could actually live here. So I was going to start with that since this player created content. So I'll just idle out here on Taiki's farm and I'll be right back. We have llamas. Oh, there's this llama. Baby llama. So it's 3:59. We're about to get started here. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys' I'm gonna leave your group because Lily was gonna be in the game and I didn't know if she wanted to party up or not. Let's hop over to Jade Valley. So no raffle today. Today is the Friday stream, so you need to say in any chat channel in the game, nightmares do come true. Nightmares do come true. Let me double check syntax is correct on that. Let's see. Yep, nightmares do come true. Any channel in the game or by making a purchase of crowns. You'll also be eligible for the prize. Oh, you made a public group? Cool. Thank you, thank you. There's Lily. Alright, well I'll do introductions then, and then we'll hop into running through this quest. I'm not going to go all the way through the quest, just because I don't want you guys to just jump to the end and then bug Lily for... Oh, hold on a sec, Lily. Oh, Lily's welcome this. 1 second. So introductions. I'm Travis Koleski. I'm a world builder on the project, and I do a bunch of other stuff. We all do. And you guys might know me as List Rostov in the game. So if you're new to Shroud or been playing a bit and I'm not in your friends list, feel free to add me and I'll accept it. Your koi, we had one more hiccup with the koi. Your koi and your koi pond are coming back. So you can enter by typing that phrase, nightmares do come true, in any chat channel or by purchasing an item from the store during the live stream. And we're going to do prizes at 4:15 and 4:45. The prizes today are an ornate metal dragon pipe. Oh, those are cool, if you guys haven't seen those. A spiderweb cloak, those are cool. An ornate bulletin board, cool. A village-sized stone dragon statue, cool, fits in with the theme. And then the big prize is the Gothic Mansion 3-story with Widow's Walk Village Home. Ooh, that's kind of Halloween themed if you guys have seen those. Those are cool. And so this month, the exclusive rewards for the rewards program people are an Obsidian Order altar, an Executioner's Mask, which is pretty cool. I saw one of those. And then a baby black and orange spider pet. And then anybody who logs in October will receive just the login reward of a skull mask. So we got some Crown Shop updates. The spooky seasonal items are returning, a lot of them. There's the specimen bats. I know you guys love those. I remember Seawolf cooked those up. Those are great. There's a giant lich statue with the magic portal dungeon entrance for your player dungeons. Oh, if you guys haven't seen them yet, I'm not sure if we made the build or if we've announced it with the pictures, but there's some really cool dungeon entrances that go to adventure area dungeons that you can put on your lot, and they're huge and they're really cool looking. I'm excited about those if you guys haven't seen them. Maybe we can show one off if they're in the build. A giant Grim Reaper statue entrance, ornate scythe, dead tree with webs, Day of the Dead masks. Oh, I love those. I love the Day of the Dead masks. I see someone just weirdly sticking their arm out into the... Yeah, if you guys haven't seen these, I love these. These are great. So these are coming back as spooky, recurring. There's spiderweb cloaks, spooky emotes, ornate spider legs. I think that's the backpack they're talking about. I'm not sure. And then zombie pets. And in the vaults, coming back from the vaults, is the from 2016, we had a series of wax cylinders that were all kind of Halloween or ambient themed. So for those of you who make haunted houses, I know some of you guys make awesome haunted houses. That adds some cool ambience. You can just put it on a phonograph and hit play and have it looping some ominous sounds in different rooms. Obsidian Throne, Headless Mask, Grim Reaper statue, Grim Reaper Mask, Nightmare statue, the flaming one. If anybody's been to DIA, kind of looks like that. An Obsidian Village home. Oh, and some jack-o'-lanterns and a jack-o'-lantern mask. So, some of the big changes from 70, which we've talked about in past streams. The Ulfheim rework, which is cool. All the old stuff's still there. They're just moved around, and now there's a new repeatable battle and more resources. Pumpkinhead returning for the fall. Very spooky. I like Pumpkinhead. There's some new skills. Taming Frenzy, Solar Flare, Rainbow Blast Combo. I haven't had the chance to play with those, but I'm excited for more Sun Tree love. Some pets, the Summoned Will-O-Wisp for the Moon Tree and the Phoenix got some balance. I think they got buffed. They were too weak. So the Luminous Atavis is going into hiding because summer's over and Pumpkinhead will return. So Lord of the Isle stuff still available. SodaCon's next week. I know we were talking about that. Some of you guys are going to come in on Thursday and the stuff starts. The R70 dance party is on the 19th of October. And then R7, I think it's supposed to say R71. So, okay, we'll get the projects to support here at the end. So, yeah, there's the rewards program. If you guys want to join that, it's the best rate on Kodos. And then there's just a list of cool stuff that's coming 2019. More taming, item infinity, reputation, expanded permissions for containers, so all kinds of cool stuff going on. Sorry, I was going through my talking points. Oh, thanks for the raid, Fizzle. Merrick, I quit. I quit smoking, so I'll go out and use my vape, but... Oh, you quit too? Well, perfect. We'll be not smoking buddies. Hey to anybody I missed coming in that I didn't say hi to, but hi everybody. What's the stats putting pets in dungeons? I think it was just a nav mesh issue. It's fixable. I don't know how far they've gotten with it. When does the Aether item start dropping? Were they not dropping with the comet creatures? I would imagine if you kill a comet creature, they should be dropping. So if you guys are killing a bunch and they're not dropping, so that would be a bug, but we can look into that. So the theme for oh, they're just really low. Okay. Thanks, Rantlayer. No, we don't. One in 100. Ooh, that seems super low. So the theme for today is player-created content. I think you guys remember Lilybird did a treasure quest that was kind of like Treasure Island. It was pretty cool. And she did another one, and you know, all kinds of you guys make cool player quests. And but I started running through this one. I thought it'd be a fun thing to share. You know, everybody's gone at ACL, and I'm driving the stream, so why not show off all the cool stuff you guys can do? And I did not get permission to talk about some new, some new functionality we hope to get to you guys for creating your own quest. So I'm not going to announce something that they haven't announced yet, but that's something we definitely want to support. A big focus of ours is getting you guys tools to make your own content, your own quests. And so I think Lilybird does a fantastic job of decorating these spaces, and I don't know if she has help. I'm sure the other Jade Dragons are helpful. But no problems with a female one. Okay, well, I'll try and cover bugs and questions while I'm running through it too, but I might miss some. Bug that and put it in Deco. Yes, she has much help building. Oh, so it sounds like all the people in Jade Dragon participate. I know Renali did too. So if you want to do this quest, it starts here in Jade Valley, which is a beautiful. If you've never been here, I'll show it in the clear morning. If you've never been here, it's a really cool looking player-owned town. I love the way they've decorated it and organized it, and has a lot of character. these crazy markets and these gardens. But we'll be running around it during this quest, so you guys will see it. Hello, everybody. So it starts at this, the Jade Valley Hall of Inquiry and Learning, and if you're looking for it, you can ask the town crier for Dragozani Valenshar. That's where it starts. So here's the Hall of Inquiry and Learning. We really wish we could get this guy sitting on chairs, but he's looking at his notes underneath there. But I love the way this is decorated. The Hall of Inquiry and Learning. So, if you guys haven't done a Lilybird quest yet, she kind of denotes what quest you're on with a colored flower. So the first one that I did everywhere in the world that had an orange rose was like, hey, look at this. This is a clue. This pertains to the... That's a little distracting. I'm going to turn that down. It's very beautiful. I'm going to turn it down a little bit though. So you can come in here, and then there's an introduction to the quest. And I won't read all the text because that would take up most of the stream. Craftable Christmas trees, we could look into it. So basically, you have these residents of Jade Valley. You have Zarina and Phlebas. And they're coming into town, and they've been out. I think they were gathering herbs or something, or ingredients, and they've been finding a lot of creatures, corpses that are scarred, and there's residue of black magic. And I'll let you guys run through this quest and read all this on your own. It's really cool. And then there's a lot of stone statues appearing, mysterious stone statues just appearing. So this is good stuff. So you have Zarinia and Phlebas, and Phlebas and Zarina are old friends, but Phlebas, I guess, went off to a mage academy, some kind of mage school, and came back with some friends. I think we learn later their names are Torgan and Lucy, or maybe we learn that now. So yeah, some statues appearing. And Malhari, the governor of Jade Valley, has asked the teacher of the mage school to come investigate, and they send Phlebas, who's from here, I guess. So they come, they have a meeting, and the Jade Dragons officers agree that they don't think this is the work of children, and they're gonna investigate what's going on. And at first they thought it was pranks, but they're pretty sure it's pretty serious. So you can read all these great backstory notes, flavor. And then if you guys want to do this quest in-game and Lily is available, she says to whisper her, and then if she's available, then... yes, can someone do... Yeah, that's the correct phrase. There will not be any more of the storybook until you finish the quest. The rest are just clues and not storytelling. Cool. So if you whisper her, she might roleplay through with you if you want to. So here's like a instruction on how to do her role-playing quests, which are great. I did this one, it was fantastic, the Mystery Island Treasure, and this is the one we're on now. So this is the Hall of Inquiry. But anyways, we get some clues that this group of 4 adventurers are going to the guild hall to have a meeting with the officers of the guild and investigate. So let's head over to the guild hall, which is facing the giant stone dragon in the market. But I really like this town; it has a great feel. So that's one of the markets, and here's the other market. I like how they theme it all jade. There's a lot of green and green furniture and green banners. Just really well decorated. Every little nook and cubby in this POT is decorated very well. So if you guys haven't been out here, I recommend it. There's a lot of good POTs decorated very well. This is one of the best, so in my opinion. So I think it's worth coming and checking out. So the note said that we need to go to the 5th floor, I believe, of the guild hall where they had a little meeting. Ah, someone's killed a lot of dragons. Oh, you got the ether one, nice. Let's see. We come up to the guild hall. This is where I guess the officers had their meeting and they all agreed this was not the work of pranksters. So we got the minutes of the notes, or what do you call it? The minutes of the meeting between the officers. And there's dead and decaying animals and plants. There's some kind of blight. I don't know if you guys are watching the Dark Crystal prequel show. That's pretty cool. And stone statues keep appearing. So it's they've heard that it's happened before. It reminds some of them of a story they've heard, an old story. So they want to talk to Elnoth at the pavilion at the tavern south of the guild hall after meeting and find out more about what his butler knows. So Elnoth thinks that this story and these symptoms remind him of an old story, so they're going to go check it out. So it kind of says, you know, the upper levels of the pavilion is where they're going to go hang out and talk more about this. See if they can find the boy. So we're going to head to the pavilion. Sorry if I'm turning the camera too fast. I'll try and slow down. I'm used to just playing without people watching. Oh, she's gonna go to the next location, so I know where to go. I did this earlier, so I wouldn't be totally lost. Where'd he go? Right. It's this way. Head south here. And so we saw these effects, and that is a bug. They're not supposed to be shooting those light particles that far, but we're aware of that. Still a cool statue, and there's more coming of different sizes. So I love this this pavilion. All kinds of treats and good stuff. There's an inn you can come if you guys want to stay here. Oh, this is the Jade Dragon furniture, or I was talking about the Jade Valley furniture. I love how they dye it like jade. But anyways, the pavilion's over here. Took me a sec to find it the first time because I missed that note that said they'd be on the top floor. So here's a cool little tavern. You can come relax here in Jade Valley. Looks like all kinds of restaurants and services and things like that. So this is where they came and they met and they had some drinks and they talked to Elnoth. Find the butler that Elnoth hired. He has info. And then Torgen needs his clean socks. He's missing his clean socks. So that just tells you there's 2 town criers to find where people live. And then just kind of the background of this character, Elnoth. I guess I won't read every sentence in every note because I want you guys to come do this quest and experience yourself. So the next location is we need to find Elnoth in his house and talk to his butler because it sounds like they think that his butler remembers the story of the little boy in the stone. So he's at the pavilion at the tavern, so the guild hall. Talk to his butler. Pavilion, 2nd floor. Oh, there's actually another location here that I didn't write down. So we're gonna go. Oh, right. So his house is north of the guild hall. I think it's whose house is it? Rhinagarth? Yeah. Oh, Elnoth. It is Elnoth's house. So it's his own house. Again, another cool house. Definitely feels like people actually live in these. Like it's a nice space that like I could relax in here. And I love everybody does the create an extra room with the dividers. I love those. Those are great. So we need to find his butler. But it turns out you want to talk to Matt. Matt's the new hire. He sells some whiskey. He tends bar and mans the kitchens. So he doesn't want to leave the kitchen because he's worried that Ivan will greet you at the door. So he's worried about Ivan has some quick hands, it sounds like. So he doesn't have time to tell us what he told Elnoth, but he found this guy named Ivan wandering the markets earlier, and he's the one talking about the story. So it's actually Ivan, some old man. So he's an old guy, and his granny remembers this old story of we're late for prizes. Let me check. Okay, so we got some prizes. Let me read those out first. So we got let's see here. The ornate metal dragon pipe goes to Ask Eroth. Congratulations. It's not raffle, you guys. It's type nightmares do come true in any chat channel because it's a Friday. In the game or any purchase from the store. So a spider web cloak goes to Charisse Night Diamond. An ornate bulletin board goes to Aiden Amaranth. A stone dragon statue village size, so a big one, goes to Nubby. Congratulations, Nubby. And the gothic 3-story house with Widow's Walk, I love those, that goes to Dugan Redhammer. So congrats, you guys. And we'll do another one at 4:45. Oh, you need a cook? You guys need all kinds of new NPCs that have different poses and do different things. So we're looking for Ivan. It was Ivan's grandmother that has the story. It looks like he was drawing two men quietly fishing. And so we see these notes with the yellow rose for this quest, which is great. So looks like Ivan is working on the mill at Jade Farms. So that tells you how to get to it. Up behind the airship community, and Ivan is, or at least we know his last known location was he had to go work on the mills. So, but yeah, come check these out, explore all the rooms, read all the notes and the books. They're really immersive, they're super fun. I'm trying not to jet through it. Okay, so we need to go up this massive hill, if memory serves me. So don't type it in the Twitch chat. Type it in any channel in the game, and you'll be eligible to win. Oh, I went the wrong way. Sorry. A crafting vendor NPC? That'd be cool. I'm kind of looking at the game and reading and doing stuff, so I apologize if I've missed any questions or things like that. If you do phrase questions with the old ! question, then they do go to that log, so that is good. New character sheets. I did hear news about that, but again, I'll let Chris announce it. So there is news, but I don't know what he wanted to announce, so. He's not here, it's just me, so I'm driving this solo. I'm trying not to get in trouble while they're gone. But yeah, we talked about that our last team meeting, so there are some ideas. Okay, Lily's going ahead. Sounds good, Lily. So this is Jade Farms by the airship community. Looks like they got some cotton growing, all kinds of stuff. So here's the mill. Found the mill. So if you're new to the game, this is all on player-owned property, decorated by players, and all these notes are written by players. So this is all a player-created environment and path and notes and stuff. Yes, I could someday make... I have a lot of new dungeon rooms I need to make, so I have a list. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to making more new dungeon rooms. Oh, he's outside, I think. He's working outside. Here he is. Here's Ivan. And so, so for now, you have to read these little notes next to NPCs, but hopefully someday, well, I won't say anything else. Anyways, we're looking ways to improve the way you guys can deliver your NPCs and talking and stuff like that. I'll say that. Is it National Taco Day? Every day is Taco Day as far as I'm concerned. So when he was young, he remembers his grandma was the keeper of the bones in the graveyard, and he kind of snuck around and overheard a story that he wasn't supposed to hear when he was young, and so he's going to tell us the story that he remembers his grandmother telling. So anyways, his grandmother was talking to a bard, and the bard kind of smirks like he already knows the story, or he's waiting for the finishing of the tale. So anyways, I love how these are written, so come and run through the quest, they're great. They arrive after so they were in a graveyard and there was fog and it rolled in the afternoon of her 16th birthday, and so they arrived after the party, I guess, and they want to go to the graveyard. So now you, as you're going through this quest, you're learning about these 4 adventurers in the present, Zarina, Phlebas, and the twins, Phlebas, and then, but in the old story, it sounds like there were also 4 of them back in the day too, and that's Jenny, Elaine, the grandmother, and then John. So Jenny wanted to get a graveyard spider as a pet, so she drug everybody along and they went to the graveyard. So their pals went creeping into the old ruins, and he wants to go, why don't we go down to the ruins and check out the graveyard there. So it tells us to go to the Skull Graveyard northwest of the clock tower, look to the west, and his granny's grave is in the back corner. Oh, sweet. Okay. Chris already mentioned. So yeah, we want to find a way for you guys to create your own dialogue trees for interactable NPCs. So it's not just like, here's a sheet, or you talk to them and they're like a vendor or something and not a character in your story. So yeah, that's what we were talking about. So cool. It's the graveyard. I guess Granny was the keeper of the dragon bones. Oh, and there's some mysterious fog. Very moody. I like how this is lit. So here again we have a yellow rose that tells us we're on the right path. So, continuing with Grandma's story. So they're already looking to get a spider to capture as a pet. And there's stories about dragon bones coming alive after dark and seeking living humans to turn them into stone. So it does sound a lot similar to what the adventurers are complaining about, what they're witnessing in Jade Valley recently. So they want to leave, but the other kids want to stay. Looks like there's no cure, no antidote to this curse. So some of them decide to stay, and they're gonna wait till midnight to check out this event. Apparently, these dragon bones come alive after midnight, which is if it's true or not, we don't know yet. So, looking for spiders. By the time they got a new spider pet, new Piter pet, Spider-Man, Batman. They appeared at the head of the dragon. And it looks like they were running around playing swords, and he stabbed the eye socket of the dragon skull with his toy stick sword, and that awoke it, or it was at the very same time. So these kids are playing around the graveyard, and it sounds like they angered an ancient dragon spirit or something, which was the skull. Here it is. So they awoke the dragon by stabbing it. The spirit of the dragon, anyways. Is that big enough for you guys to read? Tacos and cinnamon rolls. That sounds good. So her brother had frozen in fear, and she ran to pull him to a small stone crypt in the south ruins beside the graveyard, just as the dragon drew breath and breathed some nasty gray smoke around them, and John didn't make it out of the smoke. Looks like John sacrificed himself, and he was turned into stone by the dragon fog, or the mist. So they only told their own families, so no one would make the same mistake. And it sounds like they kind of kept it a secret. Not everybody knows about it. And the spider they tamed grew big and nasty, so. This looks like they moved it into the family crypt after it was discovered the tourist trade began. So it's Charlotte's Memorial Hot Springs, so they named it after the spider, Charlotte. And they all made it through that night, except John, of course. So it sounds like John maybe can help us find more information next. He's the caretaker of the Dugan family silver mine and is down at the Raven, the Dragon, and a stew pot in Jade Valley. It's on Forgenta Way towards the north, and Merrick Dragon owns it these days. And that's kind of a fun like inn, tavern, what do you call it, restaurant. So let's head over to that. If I can remember how to get there. I did write it down. So, North. North? North. I wrote north, but it's actually down here. I get a little stuck on this part earlier, but luckily Merrick was online, so he let me find his. So if you guys want to do casual role playing or adventure role playing, a lot of guilds kind of feature that. You know, the game has PvP guilds, it has crafting guilds, it has kind of like include everybody, no matter what guilds. There's a lot of people that go out adventuring together, and but it seems like Jade Valley is a good place to live if you're into roleplay. So this is this it? Yeah, this is his establishment. Looks like I think they got a menu. Dragon stew. What are they making back here? Oh, that's another thing I was trying to make, is a new usable crafting station that doesn't have this oven, so it's flat, so you can. I hate this gap. I feel you guys' pain. You always have to have a gap because of the way this is shaped. You guys did a great job with this little kitchen. I love it. So it sounds like there's some technical difficulties B was talking about with making a new crafting station, because all the interactive points and what your animations do when you're using it have to line up. But yeah, I was thinking maybe like a old porcelain stove or something. You know, those like the blue and white. Kind of see them in like old ice fishing huts or things like that. Yep. I was saying that I like the way you decorated it. And someday I want to get not a replacement, just an alternate cooking station, so it's a little more flush with the walls. So yeah, it looks like somebody's done some real cooking here. Let's see. Oh, it looks like somebody's a righty. Somebody pointed it out to me, and I went back and looked at all the stuff I'd done in my own kitchens and my own bars and stuff, and I'm a lefty, so I always put my knives on the left of my lemons and so on. It's kind of funny to go, people. We have enough deco in the game that oh, that's cool. Oh, you're a lefty, and your sister. Oh, so you're a lefty, but your sister made it. So you probably come in your own kitchen like, ah, dang it, everything's on the wrong side. I don't know about you. A spinning wheel just for deco. Oh, spinning wheel. Yeah. Yeah, you noticed that too, Lily? In real life, I'm also pretty tall too, so I put stuff at my eye height, which is way too high for a lot of other people, so people can't find anything in my house. Oh, the rest of the place is left-handed. Yet. That's funny. So anyways, it sounds like they came to meet with Uncle John. So there may be some obsidian magic in the depths of a family crypt here. That doesn't sound good. Caretaker is quite concerned with how deeply the kobolds have been digging, so it sounds like there's some mining operations going on underneath the town. And there's something evil in one of the family crypts down in here. Can't place the source yet, but we're getting close. The dragon bones are not the first attempt at this magic. We're meeting John at the food court in the tourist area in the Crypt of Charlotte. Which is fun. I love the little crypt and all the activities and stuff they got going on. They're going to go ahead into the Dugan family crypt and find out more. This magic is from the Obsidians. I've not yet discovered who's using it. I should have conscripted Scotty to read the fiction. He's much better at Hey Shim, how's it going? Hey Pub. The shelves in the gated tavern counter decoratable. Gated tavern. Are they not decoratable? Oh yeah, that's a bug then, Bedouin. Absolutely, we can do that. Yeah, in-game giveaway, not the raffle today. So the phrase is nightmares do come true. Type that in any channel in the game or make any purchase on the store, and you'll be eligible for our next raffle here in 10 minutes. And that'll be the last one. We're only doing 2, so. Oh, I just meant I could get Scotty so he could come read it out loud. He'd be much more dramatic and entertaining to read these out than I am. So after the events in the graveyard, he had a restless sleep, and he's pretty sure others did too. I left him sleeping at the inn and have come to meet John here at the tavern. They're going to head down the tomb, and they'll learn more about what John suspects. So he's gone with them, saying nobody come any further. And they know it's not going to go well if they find the dragon spirit or the dragon again. So, if they do decide to tag along, this is from Phlebas. He's going ahead with John. It's inside. It's inside the food court. Alright, on to the next location, which is down inside the tomb. So here we have the Dugan Mine Tour. So this seems like there's a whole tourist trade, this Jade Valley, and there's makes sense with all the inns and stuff. But it sounds like they've suspended all activities in this kind of visitor center, kind of tourist area. They've gone inside because of what they learned with John. And so they've gone down here to check out this obsidian magic. And I think some Eben cultists dug up some crazy idea from old obsidian magic. So people are messing with obsidian magic, and the kobolds dug into it. Sounds like lots of stuff. Crazy stuff's going on. So, sounds like your blades and magic will be needed and welcome. So they're discovering many secrets, as well as the rumor of obsidian magic controlling this set of dragon bones and team events of last night. So. Oh geez, so this is getting pretty grim pretty fast. Oh, I like how they did this. This is cool. Ooh, somebody's got a dungeon in here too. Alright, I'm gonna go down. We're gonna enter the Dugan family crypt. That's where we're going next. What's the, there's a phrase in French for like everything in its place, for if you're cooking. I don't know, some people's kitchen are like their kitchens in-game are very that way, but I can't think of the phrase. Anybody who speaks French, what's that phrase? Or if you're a chef, but everything in its place. My kitchens tend to be ingredients over here, and I got, my fresh vegetables over here, and kind of stuff all over the place like I've been cooking. Don't touch your stuff. Yeah, that's it. Museum place. I'm not going to try to do a French accent. Nobody wants to hear it. So this is kind of... So I love this because they were doing, a couple years ago, this story, kind of like a Slackers type movie in Austin. And it was all about this tourist attraction cave, and about all the people who worked in the gift shop and gave the tours and stuff. It was on a Kickstarter, and I don't think it made it out. I think it was Linkletter's daughter was producing or something. So, anyways, this reminds me of that, this whole like underground tourist center. Sounds like kids would come here on like a field trip or something with their school. So all the tours are suspended, and the miners have dug into something, and he's gonna go check it out. Sounds like this is his front desk, his front office where he meets people. So if you come over here, this is like a guide to all the contents. All the tours are suspended. There's a sauna. So if you look at these, these papers kind of coincide with their placement in this giant room. So these are how they are mapped out in the room. So you can kind of learn about each area. So in the tavern, there's music and dancing. They have parties. There's fishing. This is the Dugan family crypt. I think that's where we were supposed to go. The food court. The miners' quarters. Sounds like the kobolds are the miners here. I don't know if they had the cheapest contract or something or what. You can go fishing right in the middle, in the entry cavern. And here's the welcome center. I think we're in the welcome center right now. So there's a food court down in here. Oh, cool. There's a copy of the map on the link to the event on the Soda site. So if everybody goes to charlieavatar.com, there's additional resources for doing this. This looks like this is the food court. Nice. Oh, this looks like where they have story time for the kids. Oh, this is great. This reminds me of the Denver Natural History Museum. So somebody will read us the story. Merrick will read us here. Ronaldo will read us the story. Or are they reading last? They were reading The Hen with Golden Eggs. Oh, I like they even picked a kid's book. That's cool. So he killed her opener, but did not find that she differed from the common kind. No, that's not a kid's story. Always telling us a tale in song form. Yeah, it's super detailed, as usual. Which is what I've come to really enjoy about these quests. So most of the Dugan Silver Mine tours are suspended. You can't go in there. There's aggressive spiders, trolls, liches. What happened to the miners? So we're supposed to go check on the miner quarters in the northeast exit of the mining foyer. And John knows more than he's letting on. So all four of them now are back together. So I guess everybody had the guts to come try it. The rebellion of some kind of kobolds in their quarters and disturbing signs of the family crypt here. There's nothing in the family crypt, no spirit of any sorts. Apparently, that's a new development. The tavern's not affected by these doings. So they want to know what the kobold wants to show John in the mining office behind the kobold quarters. So they came and checked out the food court and got some more clues. And I ran around here and adventured all over the place. I'm just kind of sticking to the path, but this is pretty fun. Actually, we can do that now, because I don't want to get too far in the quest and spoil the ending, so. No one ever goes to the dark corner of the cafeteria? What's in the dark corner of the cafeteria? That was the reading hall. Oh, was there? Oh, somebody was sitting here. There's more. Okay, so it sounds like somebody has some instructions here on what they're supposed to do. So there's some more story fluff. Some background to some of the older characters in the game. That's cool. What's in here? I haven't been down here yet. I'm just gonna peek around. Ooh, spooky. Merrick likes fluff. Hey, where's your, there it is. So the kobold quarters, let's go look at the map again. I think they're over here to the left. Construction area, miner station, miners quarters. Oh, we just missed our ride on the minecart. Here, we'll take a lap with her. A way to raise the water table. It sounds like you guys just want more water, so that could be a different version. But it's there's a trigger on it, so if it moves, the trigger won't move, and that could mess a lot of stuff up. I've heard people ask that, but I'll make more cavern rooms and stuff with deeper. All right, I haven't done this in a while. Can I do it? Hey! Oh, sorry, I'm standing on your head. I didn't see Grimace in here. He's all cowering. Alright, so we're gonna take a ride around. You can't ride this. You can't ride a minecart without doing airplane. So that's Merrick's family crypt. I don't remember what's that way. I think the cave for the what do you call it? Dancing and stuff. All right, this is our location. We're just taking a silly loop around the minecarts. All right, the miners' quarters. We're not taking this very seriously. This catastrophe. Ooh, it sounds like it smells bad up ahead. They get smelly when they're riled up. Is it like a lizard pheromone thing? So they dug too deep and they found something weird. So down the tunnel, take a left when you come to it. Stay left, stay sharp. Okay, let's do that. Can the airplane emote come back to the add-on store? Sure, I don't see why not. I didn't know it wasn't still on there. Oh, so here we have some kobold fighters. I did not come ready for combat. Rinaldi, he doesn't look dressed for combat either. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to reagents false because I didn't come stocked with reagents. I had to reset all my hotkeys lately too, so. Alright, looks like the kobolds are all riled up and they're hostile. So this is something you guys can do like maybe a year ago, which I find super exciting to, like, in the course of these dungeon and adventures that you make yourself and areas that you want to explore, you know, whether you have a narrative to it or it's just a space that exists and people write their own, is this ability to have, well, first here, like, rooms with enemies in them, which is cool, in your own dungeon that you own. And then eventually we'll get more of those spawners, so you can just put a spawner wherever in your dungeon. It spawns that type of monster. So we're murdering these riled up kobolds. I think they've been driven mad or something, or what they've found. Alright, I'm in a good party. Looks like people. You get airplane from a quest. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, I didn't think it was gone from the game. That's cool. So that's how they decided to get the kobold spawning, is those little totems. So this looks like some kind of foreman's room. What's going on in here? This room's cool. Oh yeah, we're trying to sneak, being sneaky. So it sounds like they found a bunch of stuff in a small room and they moved it all. So they've moved all the stuff that they found. Sounds like it might be... Stop doing that, Rinaldi. So they moved all their findings. Oh, we got another prize name. Let me read that out before we head over to the next area. So the second round of prizes. Ornate metal dragon pipe goes to Prada. Spiderweb cloak goes to Anza Liu. Ornate bulletin board goes to Misty. And a stone dragon statue of village size goes to Stinger. And then our second Gothic mansion 3-story with Widow's Walk goes to Mia Sway. So congratulations, guys. I love that Gothic house. I think it's super cool. Especially with Halloween coming up. Okay, so we're supposed to go to miners' quarters. When you leave the miners' quarters, goes left and then left down a long corridor. Alright. To find out, they've stashed all the stuff they found, so we're gonna head out of here. Left and then down a long corridor. I want to say there's a junction here. I'm in God mode because I think I have, yeah, I'm way overweight. I got too much stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of trolls down here. I don't remember if this is the right way or not. These guys will have to tell me. But this was a fun dungeon explorer. So it looks like they dug down here and found some trolls living down here. I went to the room. I don't think I went through. Oh gosh. Do we have to fight these guys? I don't think I'm in the right area. Lily, we're not going the right way, right? Here. We'll speed this up because we got 8 minutes left. Oh, another stone statue. The mine is compromised. Oh, I think she's pointing to the totems. And that's the obsidian. I have not been reading chat, Lily. Have you been role-playing this whole time with me? Oh, she's just helping out. Okay. Okay, so yeah, here's the other chamber. So they've been digging around down in here. And here's what they've found. Oh, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look like nice people stuff. This looks like some awful experiment room. Oh, I love the use of the mannequins with the obsidian order stuff on them. That's great. What all you got on here? Some good stuff. Some bones. Merrick Dragon. What are they doing a Merrick Dragon? Some knives. Oh, I read this earlier, so let's look. Merrick Dragon has escaped. He wasn't recognized by the Liches, and he managed to avoid the death we assumed would occur. So they have to hunt him down. So the magic didn't erase his memory, so they're doing something to poor Merrick Dragon. Some experiments have been done to him. The rest is written in invisible ink. Nice. So this is some log of the experiments they've done on Merrick Dragon. So this happened a while ago, Merrick. This awful thing that happened to you. What do we got here? They've made it only this far, only to determine there's more than they ever dreamed was going on. So most of them are still alive after the kobold attack and the fight with the trolls. There's no treasure. Yeah, it's not treasure, and the liches have taken it. It's a horror room, and call it nothing else. Oh, jeez. Merrick Dugan was experimented on, and now that's how he got his name, Merrick Dragon. So this is like your character's origin story. That's cool. He is a dragon in human form. I haven't seen him, but the logs showed he escaped alive. Well, I met him earlier, so I know he's alive. He's here in chat with us. The trolls were quite fierce. John didn't make it. Oh, that sucks. So we gotta talk to the liches. The liches are the next thing that we need to deal with. Alright, we're gonna leave the... Oh, we got the hospital bed. Oh, there's that a rack. This is great. If I go in there, are you gonna shut it? Of course you are. No! Oh, he didn't lock it in time. Oh no, we woke up the bats. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. This place is giving me the creeps anyways. The liches stole the treasure. You ran like a little girl. Alright, we got 4 minutes, so I don't, like I said before, I don't want to finish the whole quest, because then you guys will just skip to the end and bug Lily for the rewards, so we don't want that. And I want you guys to experience the whole thing yourselves, because it really is like, if you have the time to read every word of every page, it's totally worth it, and check out all the deco and all the locations. We should stop soon? Okay. Well, we can fly around and look at other stuff, because I don't want to give too many reveals. What emote is that? It's not the cower. Creep? What emote is that, Lily? I don't even know. Oh, they're supporting areas that we did not show. So it sounds like even I skipped some stuff, so. Let's go down to the Tavern Cavern. Okay, lead the way, and then we'll call it quits there. Oh, you're stuck in the mining cart animation. I thought she had some kind of like, she was creeping around because we were being like stealthy with the kobolds, and like, I don't know what emote that is. That's funny. That's a bug. We'll have to look into that. That's gross, Stinger. That's gross. You need that emote? Yeah, like a very quiet. Grimace is still riding the cart. Looks like we got some pro cart hoppers. Got some spiders in our wake. Are you like rowing us forward there, Rinaldi? That's funny. I haven't seen people do that. So this is the Cavern Tavern. Oh, I like what you did there with the text to show us where to go. The beers are cold and the music is hot. Sounds good. This is cool. This is a cool venue. I know places do that. I know there's one that's like a festival place that they invite people to, like, it's like an Austin City Limits, not the festival, but like, you know, the stage where people come, and it's like an underground cavern, and they have bluegrass acts come and play in this cave, and it's a pretty fun time. Alright. St. Louis Blues and the Hoochie Coochie Man. This is cool. Anyways, I love all the ambiance down in here. Alright, well, we're getting close to the end of the stream, and I don't want to go too much further in the quest. And Lily said it sounds like we did skip some stuff. So, if you're just joining us, I'm doing, we're going to end the stream soon, but I'm running through this player-created quest that starts in Jade Valley, talk to the town crier, and you want to go to, oh, I can't say his name, Dragovane, how do you say his name again, Lily? I don't want to butcher his name. Dragozani, look for Dragozani Valanchar, thank you. Look for his house on the town crier. Oh, I like that. I love that. I love your heraldry, that's cool looking. Especially on the black cloak. So that's where you can start this quest and do it yourself. I highly recommend it. Weekend's coming up if you guys get some time to just relax and walk around Soda and check stuff out. And just Jade Valley's a beautiful pot to just walk around and enjoy and roleplay and check out. So good job to everybody involved and all the other player-created content. And this is a topic I'd like to stream more, and maybe it won't be the official Friday stuff, but I'll just hop on and run around and show player-created content, because that's where I think our game really shines, and I have the most fun is checking out all the stuff you guys have really taken your time and the mood lighting and all that kind of stuff. There's a beginning at the Bird's Nest boarding house in central Brittany too, so there you go. If you want to try the very, very beginning. The Bird's Nest boarding house in central Brittany. Alright, well we are at 5 o'clock. I think I hit everything in the talking notes. I hope I did. So everybody enjoy their weekend. As always, thank you so much for just playing the game and coming to join me and watch the stream. Appreciate you guys being here and hanging out, chatting. And if anybody wants to finish this quest with me in the game, I'm going to have to do a little more work and work on some bugs. But later I want to come and finish it. So I'll create a group and then I'll ping if anybody wants to. I'll do it from the beginning so we can all take our time. But I encourage you to go check it out yourself and all the other created content. Have a great weekend, and it's good to see you guys. We'll see you, probably Atos will be streaming next week, and next week is SodaCon, so we see a lot of you guys here in Austin in person. And so yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Everybody's at ACL, so I had to do a solo today, and you guys were very helpful and very nice, and I appreciate it. Let's look for somebody to raid. Let's see here. Well, Mangar raided us. We could just return the favor. Are you hosting us? Will I create an infinite loop if I raid you? Oh, thank you, GamerQuest. I appreciate that. Let's see who's streaming. All right. Lovely Wivet. I'm not sure I know them. We could try them. Go raid Fizzle. Don't cross the streams. Yeah, he raided us, and we can raid him back. Alright, so we're gonna raid... Is it slash or exclamation mark? Raid House of Mangar Theater. Oh yeah? They're pretty new? Well, let's raid them, and then you guys give them a follow. Alright, raid our... I can OBS stream this Soda window instead of the whole desktop. I just figured out how to turn off my Mattermost notifications. I'll work on that for next time. Everybody give this person's new to Shroud, be welcoming, give them a follow. Like you guys are awesome at. Your community, this community is so awesome, so go say hi, be nice, be helpful if they need it. Alright, we're hopping over there. Take it easy.
Got raided. I've been on the phone. What's going on? Oh, Shroud with another 85 people. Dude, you're insane. You're insane. Holy cow. Hi, everybody. Hi. How are you? I was on the phone. Keyword, was on the phone.